Hello and welcome to pupils, parents and carers of Brynmawr Foundation School. We are delighted to be welcoming you back to school. We recognise that many of you will be a little nervous and apprehensive about returning to school, but please be reassured that we are here for each and every one of you, and it's completely natural to be feeling a little nervous. As many of you know, our school has remained a hub school during this closure, and this will continue now until the end of the summer term. So much has changed since we last saw each other. The world is a very different place. And although we've been trying hard to keep in touch with each of you through social media, through the bulletin, through form teacher contact and our home learning of course, we do recognise that it's not quite the same as seeing you face to face. The purpose of this video is to show you some of the changes we've been making in order to prepare for your return to school. The staff in school have been working extremely hard to make sure that everything is ready for the pupils and for the staff, to make sure that everything is safe for the teaching from the 29th of June. We really hope that this video provides some reassurance for you in your return to school, and we really look forward to welcoming you back shortly. As you make your way to school, it is really important for all of you that you remember to adhere to the social distancing measures, remaining 2 metres apart. As you can see from the moment you enter onto the school site, from either entrance, our new social distancing measures are in place. Before entering the building, our clear 2 metre markings make it obvious to you all about how you can stay safely apart. Staff will be on duty at key points throughout the school. When arriving on the school site, you will be greeted by members of staff and will be instructed to line up at 2 metre intervals, which are signposted by red lines. There will be members of staff there to welcome you and direct you accordingly. One of the questions you may have is regarding school uniform during this period of check-in catch-up. We are aware that over these past 14 weeks, many pupils will have grown, and that therefore it may be that some of your school clothes and shoes may no longer fit you. We are also aware that it is very difficult in this current climate for parents and carers to buy uniform. If your uniform does still fit, we would like you to wear it. We would, however, request that you do not wear your blazers or ties when returning to school. If your uniform does not fit you, you can wear your PE kit or a white top, black jumper and black bottoms. Trainers are also allowed to be worn if your school shoes no longer fit. Jeans, however, would not be allowed. As we will need to ventilate the classrooms appropriately at all times, the rooms may be cooler than normal, so please do ensure that you come to school with a jumper. You will be allowed to bring your school bags, but please do ensure that the contents of the bag contain only essential items. For example, a pen, a bottle of water and a snack. The water fountains will not be accessible due to health and safety restrictions, so we would advise you to bring in a bottle of water. If you do wish to wear a face mask to school, then the choice is yours. As pupils enter the building, pupils and staff will have their temperatures checked and will be required to sanitise their hands. Pupils will then follow our new one-way system, which is in place on all corridors and clearly labelled. Each of you will receive a letter with the number of the classroom you will be based in during your time in school, and you should make your way directly to that classroom where your teacher will be waiting to welcome you. You will not go to your form class and you will not be in your normal classroom, as there will be fewer pupils in the classrooms. You will not be with all of your class. You can see the wall signs and floor stickers which are in place throughout the school, reminding you of the need to socially distance from your peers at all times. Here is an example of what our classrooms now look like. As you can see, each of you will be sat with clear 2 metre social distancing between you. Desks are spaciously placed, with a limited number of pupils in each classroom. Classroom expectations are displayed clearly in each room, and these will be explained to you by your teachers. The teacher also has their distancing markings as well, and they will teach you from the front of the room. You will notice that some of your teachers may also choose to wear face masks. Windows are open to allow for good ventilation, and doors are left open. There are also hand sanitisers in every classroom. You will all remain in your classroom for the duration of your time in school and will be taught in one bubble with the same pupils each time you come into school. You will have a small number of teachers who will come to your classroom to teach you to ensure that you do not need to move around the school unnecessarily. Each of these measures have been put in place in order to allow learning to take place in a safe and relaxed environment. We will be using both sets of male and female toilets, and a member of staff will be in place to monitor each toilet to remind you of the need to social distance whilst waiting to use the toilet or whilst using the toilets. You will not be allowed to congregate in the toilets. When the teaching sessions end, you will be encouraged to sanitise your hands once more. Each classroom will be dismissed a few minutes apart, and you will be instructed to leave the school site adhering to the social distancing rules, following the one-way system, and will be monitored by staff at various duty points. As you'll be with us for a short amount of time, we will not be opening the canteen, and there will be no opportunities to socialise outside of your classroom with your peers. These measures are in place to ensure that we can adhere to social distancing rules and to ensure your safety. Our expectations remain similar to our expectations prior to school closures, with some variation and amendments regarding social distancing. Class chats will still be used in our classrooms to award you with achievement points and to support our teachers and learners in ensuring that all pupils are able to adhere to our expectations. We hope that this video has helped to reassure you that the safety of our pupils and our staff is our top priority. We have worked extremely hard to make sure that the environment is safe for teaching and learning to continue successfully. Can I also take this opportunity just to remind you that as your child is in school for a limited period of time, it is still very important that they continue with their home learning and sending their learning into their teachers as they do currently. I hope that this video has helped to provide you with some reassurance, and we really do look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.